Hello everybody, welcome back to another Fireblade video, and today we'll be playing Doki Doki Literature Club again. Yeah, so ever since I made that first video, I've wanted to continue this game because I love this game. Yeah, I hope my parents don't walk in on me playing this because, oh boy, I'm cooked. Doki Doki. Alright, so this is load game. Okay, so I got to the start of part 2. Okay. Start the game right away. Hello again, Fireblade. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This may be a little strange to me, but at least I can keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Fireblade. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out, but if you don't take it seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Fireblade always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends. Oh. I'm never keeping track of these voices, I swear. You guys are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Fireblade can become good friends too. Sayori. She's literally just saying that you guys can be friends too. It's not that deep. ... As usual, Sayori seemed oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Yeah, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Yeah, I'm sorry, here. I wasn't thinking. As per usual. I guess that means it's up to me, Mr. Dependable, to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture would be a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a gun. This gun, sorry. She reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? I didn't even pick her. She even picked out a book for me she thinks I like? Despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Here you go. Yeah, thank you, Yuri. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. How do you do that? Thank you. Phew. So let me put this back in my bookshelf. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried into a book. I can't notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for his chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I mean, Natsuki is alone. Same with Yuri, but we don't care about Yuri. It's all about Natsuki and Sayori. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read the book Yuri gave me that I threw away, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. I'm probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature sounds too dense and interactional or whatever. Hold on. I'm going to say real fast. Okay. Here's my theory. The festival. That's like the big quota of the game. So, maybe that is why we will, get jiggy with it with one of the girls, get a little smooch. That's just my hypothesis. So, let's go and return. That sounds so weird. Anyways. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative mind. Get their creative juices flowing. That doesn't solve the problem though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear that. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think the food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Right. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That worked out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my grave tummy. ... Cupcakes it is. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Okay, no, I don't want to see them through your eyes, Sayori. What? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair, of course. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulders to see if Monica's overheard. This is true. Oh wait. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. If I do best, that's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Yeah? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this week have you gone up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's ran all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You clearly were in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. That. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. What the heck? Also, it looks fine. What are you saying? Besides, I guess, those strands, but whatever. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. It looks fine, dude. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. I'll get pepper sprayed if I did that. But nobody will ever notice that. That is true. Nobody's gonna be looking at our collar unless they're freaks. And actually, school is full of freaks, so I mean, of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Crap. He really does not like her. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? What? He's throwing sheen at her for no reason. This is crazy. Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I'm starting to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how better it'll change your mind. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, put it away. Oh no. This is so funny. It's really not. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these type of things for me. Eh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. I mean, you're literally... Never mind. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. I said that with no emotion. Be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Okay. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it up, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Oh no. It means my boob has gotten bigger again. Don't say it out loud. Yeah. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like this? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Okay, thank you. I did not want to see that anymore. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is this? Is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like that. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, so... Yeah, she always likes this. Look at her right now. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Oh wait, jeez. Anyway, just focus on trying to stay awake a bit earlier. Like you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Yeah. guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you can come wake me up in the morning? You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it is impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Yeah? Wonka's son only calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote? Yay! Fireblade, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to receive a poem. Funny enough, I said that on what? I said that with no emotion too. Yay, I'm so excited to see yours too. Okay, by the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, so let's go and save. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Of course, this girl, Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Okay, let's see. ... Oh my goodness. This is so good, Fireblade. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I also have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Fireblade poem. Best types of poems, because they're about me. And that makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet of paper against her chest. Okay, get off it. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Okay. It just reminds me of how you're really good. You're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club room. Question mark. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Oh, see? Like I said before, Fireblade. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? What did I do? Trying new thing is like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Yeah, probably because she dragged us to the club. Knowing how much this means to her after all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my favorite way of thanking you. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay, dear sunshine, the way... Wait, hold on. Cut that part out. Okay. Dear sunshine, by Sayori last name. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing me on the forehead to help me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy on my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you testing me to wish away a rainy day? A look around, the sky's blue. It's a secret, by I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh yeah, I have to cook it. Okay. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Oh yeah, it was about sunshine, right? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. That's why I tell my sister all the time. She still answers just a little bit. I forgot to do that last time. Well, at least that makes me feel a bit better about myself. What do you mean? I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounded just like you. Terrible and annoying. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you're late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Guess there's no point of arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. The next time, I won't forget. I am going to... Did I skip over something? Hold on. History. Monica's the best. Yeah. The next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I guess... What? Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, who should I show my poem to next? I like Natsuki. Let's go. ... Question mark? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute. I'm never keeping up with these voices. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? No. I'll pass. Sigh. She looks like she's about to cry. You guys see that? Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you all like it. Eagles can fly. By Natsuki last name. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I won't like it? Well, because everybody in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yeah. Your writing style wouldn't... Wait, hold on. Did she say that? Or did I? But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on your wordplay. Like I set up every rhyme at the end. I set up for a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Why is he saying that like he didn't just read it? Oh, so you did, didn't you? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Yeah, she looks like she's like 4 in this whole club. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Okay, the two that I, compared to Natsuki and Sayori, I don't like as much. I do like Monica a bit more. So let's go Monica. How you fun, Blade? Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things like that we can do better, I'm always listening. It's not really good. Seems a bit bad. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Whoa. I double tapped. No, I can see the whole screen now. Okay, that's cool. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep it in mind as I drink this water. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha! Don't worry, Fireblade. We're all a little embarrassed today. Yeah, because you're here and you're a god. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. A hand mark on my poem. I like this one. It makes me feel something that Sayori would say. I said that completely wrong. Future me, cut this part out. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Take it out again. Let's try again. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Yeah, because I copied her entire writing style, but okay. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, I kind of copied her writing style, so it's fine. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. I mean, she, sleeps overtime, and I don't sleep in, so well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you won't expect. Let me put it up here. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in a different way, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem. Look, she's looking straight at us. No turning the head. Flat out, 0 degree. I like your poem, Fireblade. Oh my goodness, she's looking into my soul, bro. I could go over here. She's still looking straight into my soul. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Ha! It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell what she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Maybe because for one of her poem words, it was pain. She's going for something. I feel it. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit, either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find your kind of style that suits you. Can I read your poem now? Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help with what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. It's not like you're in a dating sim or anything. Ha. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, though. You know? I see. Well, let's read it then. I cannot read this, but it's fine. I'm really bad with cursive or what is this, but cut that part out. I can't read this. What am I saying? Hole in Wall by Monica last name. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the sparkle protrudes. A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I pee inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So someone was stalking her with like a camera. It was up here. Look, like she got flashed, I guess? Like she got... That is crazy. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you can call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Why are you asking me? It's not like we're in a literature club or anything. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not really sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some sort of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. What type of a epiphany is this girl having where she's seeing cameras and walls? Especially in her own house. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to write something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink, like bending a name machine. So, you just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, gee, all the options. It's obviously Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading it. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's Monica's voice. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. That took no time at all. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading this through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't even gotten anywhere. Like, it might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just there are specific writing habits that are typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the other topic matter, so the form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Like the way her back is fully broken. And of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, But it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though, so they have like a rivalry type thing going on. Because like, she's talking smack about Natsuki. Natsuki hasn't really said anything about Yuri. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people that way. Everybody could learn something from Yuri right now. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Maybe a bit of triple. Do you mind if I read your poem now? I mean, this is a literature club. I'd like to. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if this is a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. It's gonna make me laugh. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, we're talking a lot, not really reading a lot below. The music changes for all of them. I don't remember saying words. Natsuki's was playful, Monka's was more pristine. This is like, I don't know, illiterate, I guess. Ghosts be under the light by Yuri last name. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. And it must be this one, the last remaining street light to have understood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green loo of the future I bathe. Calms, breathing air of the present, but living in the past, the light flickers. I flicker back. Does that mean? Okay. ... I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, I had a hard time reading that. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Were you timing me? She had a whole stopwatch. But he said, don't read it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. I also liked your poem. Even though it was short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest. Like this great value Walmart water. I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Fireblade. Did you fully miss the meaning of the entire poem? Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after... Excuse me? You said that we took forever on this poem. Why are you saying that I glanced over it? Come on. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolized compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining piece of comfort, unable to let go of her past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Or I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, for you. Let's save the game. Dun, 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 dun. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, so they're supposed to criticize me. I saw it. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into it. Across the room, Sayori and Maka are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. It's just a poem. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing, but... Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Fireboy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my brand style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Fireblade liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What? Oh, snap? Oh. That's not what I do. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Fireblade appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Out of the two of them, I appreciate Natsuki's a bit more because, I mean, it was simple and it had not as complex words that I can't read. It's my small brain. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do over cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Fireblade started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. They both say it once. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned to me as if they just noticed I was sitting there. Fireblade. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started. If she can get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple rhyme is more effective, then this would have never happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convulsed for no reason? Convoluted, or whatever. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Fireblade. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effective. Avoiding them is only unnecessary. Limiting yourself is also a waste. You understand that, right, Fireblade? Well... ... How did I get myself dragged into this conversation in the first place? I mean, I was just staring at it. Just standing right here, just staring at him. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with would probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's got to be... So I could do Natsuki, Yuri, or Help Me Sayori. Listen, Yuri's not an option, and Help Me Sayori is just bringing her into this. It's not even a part about her. Natsuki. Yuri. You're really talented. Well, that Natsuki has a point. I think that I whack my brain and attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can just be as impressive as well. It lets the reader imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Ah, shows how much you know. That's not, Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. It's not like I was yelling at her. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Lying is a very personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding her head vigorously. Yeah, so, you don't need to feel friends. You're a great runner, Natsuki. Ah. Natsuki's voice gets caught with surprise. Ugh. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters, barely audible. Yuri. Huh? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. How'd I do that? With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't have to feel frightened, Dagger. Well, if you say so. Hey. It's not like I need it's not like I need you to apologize for me, Fireblade. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. To think about. Natsuki glances around the room. Would everybody stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a hard time with it. Then she boasts. Sayori and Marco look away. I just keep staring. Anyway, think about your boobs. I didn't mean it. Okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. ... I'll come make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Oh. Well, now that we're past that. Everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Fireblade. And to be honest, it's nice having a change of pace from lazing around we get a little too used to. Ha! So my joining of the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. Thanks, Monica. No, not at all. Not at all. There's still time before we go home. So, let's relax for a minute. Of course, besides chatting, we do literary things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Yeah? About what? That's not the most important thing about the club. The most important thing is having fun. Ha, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. Not because you just joined in second and no one else in the club. In the end, though, Mark is right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. So how did everyone feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Probably. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With American. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself. With a newfound determination, like an Undertale. Fireblade, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Huh? No, Sayori beams at me. It's really been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? between Yuri and Natsuki. Does this kind of thing happen often? No. That's kind of the first time I've ever seen a fight like that. They're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Fireblade, it's nice to see you again. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everybody else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. Well, it looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with her is nice, but does it really have to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Oh no. I said that more to myself than her. But it's easy to use. Sayori is a internal monologue sometimes. Ah, okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, going for you, Sayori. Natsuki, if I... Here's what I do. Let me save. Oh, we're going to page 2. Okay. Here's what I think. So, once we get done with Sayori, I don't really know where the horror is of this game. I haven't really seen any of it yet, besides, I guess, Sayori having pain, I guess. I'm going to do a separate playthrough for both Yuri and Natsuki. So, I'm going Sayori this time, though. I like Sayori. See, cheer. Okay, that's 1. Love. 2. Kiss. No. Okay. Raindrops? No! Okay. Sunny. Okay. Bliss. See, Papa. Okay. Comfort. 5. Disoriented. Beauty. Okay, that's 6. Joy. 7. Giggle. No. I have 7 so far. Peace. No. Kitty. Pout. Breathe. Clouds. No. Friggin' suicide. That's Yuri. So, precious. Okay, 8. I got 8. I just need 2 more, and then I got more than everybody. Twirl. No. Cute. No. Nightgown, chocolate, charm. Yes. One more. Puppy. Nope. Peaceful. Got it all. Okay. Who got games? Her. Silly. Okay. One more. Clumsy. Yep. Okay. Let's save. No. Cover that up. There you go. Okay. Yes, quit. Okay, let's see. So it's it. Okay. Go ahead and stop. So that was Doki Doki Literature Club Part 2. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna not do a long intro this time. I'm an hour in. But anyways, go ahead and leave in the comment section if you want more. So yeah, I'm gonna edit this. I have a different video. It should already be out right now, the Baldies video. I just recorded that too. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay healthy, love yourself, love everybody around you. And as always, bye-bye.